we go on in life and we make our own calculations and our own logic things regarding money, and this is not true. The truth is, God will always give you money if you believe that He is the one and only who can give it to you, and with no calculation. The way of dealing with God is totally different. It's not logic, and it doesn't go by limitation. God, when He wants to give, He gives. He's generous. God is generous. So if you want to keep on calculating everything and counting whatever income I have, where will it go, and will focus on spending the money and where to spend it and count it, there won't be the blessing. Blessing will make your money grow more, and this is what we call abundance. The abundance is when you think that there is enough for everyone. There are plenty of money at the banks with people everywhere. So you think that there is no lack of money. It's just that the way, the mindset which affects the feeling that you have, the vibrations that you have, it all focuses on either spending or how it will come. It doesn't work like this with God. Sometimes you find people sitting at home, cheerful and having this trust within. They have this good intention that problems will be solved. There must be a way. And then voila, everything opens for them because they have these kinds of vibrations, the abundant vibrations, the abundance vibrations. They trust God because they know that God is the creator and God will provide them. At the same time they're working. I'm not saying that people should stay at home doing nothing and just praying to God and they know that God will provide them. Of course not. You need to work, you need to achieve. This is the meaning of life, is to work for the benefit of people, for your benefit, and this will keep you away from asking others. At the same time, they have this trust within them that money will come. Definitely it will come, and this is the blessing. When you believe that God is the provider, it's not my company, it's not if I call someone for a loan or something, these places, they would provide me. No, when you think that God is the provider, it will come to you from places that you've never even thought of. I have two friends, one of them is really worried about money, and she works and she has a job and she has kids, and she always calculates with pen and paper, and she has to know how to spend money, before even getting her salary. And there was another one who is divorced and she has kids, and she was very much relaxed and not even bothered about money. It wasn't because that what she has is a lot. The thing is, the feeling about money was different. The other one was the one who was worried. She was always focusing on spending, and loans and debts, and how are we gonna figure it out, and there is no trusting in the process. And the other one, when we asked her, you don't worry about money, you don't think about how, she said, well, I always get money, as simple as that. We were all like astonished with what she was saying, and she has never suffered from lack of money because she doesn't have it within her. All her vibrations are calling for money by this balance that she was at. And that doesn't mean that she spends a lot of money and she never thinks about money, but at the same time she has a balanced relation with money, and she has this trust vibrations within her which is making her glow, and just sitting there relaxing, and money is coming to her. This is a blessing. This is the blessing. Also, when you feel that you have plenty of money, and it's true, you don't know how, but there is more than what I need. It depends, of course, on spending, but also it depends on the way you feel. And if you take care of money, if you respect the money and you know how to spend it, it means that you respect it. It will always come to you, and you will always feel that you have more than what you need. This is the blessing. It's not just things that we read in books. They are facts and they are real. There are so many times there are no logic in some incidents when they happen, or when someone is working, for example, day and night, and still it's not enough, for him and his family. It's because he focuses on spending. Tomorrow you don't know what will happen, so not everything can be calculated. And just be sure and have this trust within you that God is the provider, so I can always trust the one and only, that He will never leave me alone into any kind of mess that a person can find themselves in. Since God is the provider, you will be provided, because God is love and God is generous. It will work and things will be better. Always have this belief within you. Work for things that you like, that you're passionate about, and money will come to you. I still remember this friend of ours, and the way she was sitting there, being happy and trusting God, then trusting the process that all the good will come. And all the good comes to her. Unexpectedly, it's because of this belief, because of this vibration of abundance which is filling her heart and her body and her thoughts. She never think of money in a bad way. And this is how you have a good relation with money. Money there is to serve. Positivity is so much stronger than negativity. So when you know that God is the provider, and you know that God is generous, and God is great in providing, definitely with this trust, with this intention, you will get more and more than when you think, without any calculation. It's better to focus on how is it going to be when God brings me the good, than focusing on the debts. It's better to focus on how the money will come to me from different places, instead of focusing on spending it and where is it going to be spent. It's better to focus on the blessing of God, and that God is the provider, and just to imagine how generous is it going to be. This is abundance. Then you will feel better, you will feel relaxed. I know it's not something easy to be done. It's really hard, but step by step, everything goes by training. You train your brain, your soul, your whole body about this concept, and definitely your life will get better. In my sessions, what I do, there are some negative feelings that a person can feel, which will prevent from feeling any abundance, such as unworthy, effort unreceived, and so many others. When I When I cancel the vibrations of those feelings in my sessions, a person's life turns around to the better. Doors open for them. So just relax and be happy and enjoy the journey and do it, because it's worth it. It's better for me to feel good about my life than always thinking about the debts, about how am I going to spend here or there. It's much easier to think about the good that money brings me than how it will come. Money there to serve me and not the way around. When I focus on how am I going to spend the money when my salary comes, it means that I am serving the money I'm getting. But actually money is serving me. I'm getting money to enjoy life, to get things, to have fun. And since God is the provider, then I'm gonna have a blast. And this is abundance. Bye.